What did you see in the sky?
Lots of stars.
Lots of stars. So we counted the 3 stars. And, it's that time of year when it's not light, right? It's nice and dark. So we can see the stars.
Are you gonna come on Shabbat day too?
Oh, to your school?
Yeah.
I'd love to. Sure.
Well, could you come to you come to the Red Scott?
Yeah,
Does all that stuff?
with Red Scott. So this is a week when we're still in Chag HaSukkot, the Zman Simchatenu, a time of joy. And there's a question of whether or not this is a commandment. And then the bigger question, can you command joy? You think you can command someone to be happy, Harry? Make it a mitzvah for
No.
people to be happy? No. It's hard. It's hard, but we finish this week when we get to Simchat Torah. We finish on Wednesday. We finish reading the book of Deuteronomy when Moses gives his final blessing and dies just before we get to the Promised Land. And in the blink of an eye, the same breath, we begin Bereshit.
What?
Well, in the Torah, right, there are 5 books. And this week is called Simchat Torah, where the very end of Sukkot, we finish reading the end of Deuteronomy, where Moses gives his final blessing. And then he dies. But he's left us so much to think about, to learn from, to live by. But in the same breath, Harry, we start the whole book again with the creation story. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'ha'aretz. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And, that was the first separation. And that's what havdala is too. It's a separation. A separation between Shabbat and the rest of the days of the week. Because on the 7th day, God rested. And so it's become really important if we, as Pop says, if we are to become versions of God, we also have to find a way to rest, to have a special Shabbat. We had a special Shabbat today, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was your mama's birthday.
Yeah.
But we had a really special Shabbat. We got to play and, right, take walks. Right.
Why is
And
on that side? Why is everything on?
why does it look opposite? It does.
The-
So how about Pop sings a little bit? He sings us from Shabbat into the
It
week.
should be us on that.
I know.
on the
Yeah,
Pop's
it's opposite, isn't it?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
המבדיל בין קודש לחול, חטאותינו ימחו. המבדיל בין קודש לחול,
Now I can't see it.
חטאותינו ימחו. לכבודכם דת לבבי,
Did you hear about Eliyahu Hanavi?
אלי אליהו
Elijah the prophet.
הנביא.
Elijah.
לכבודכם דת לבבי,
I can't see us or anybody.
I know.
אלי אליהו.
Oh, Hanavi.
Take up the snail.
דרצ'ה מיכאל
Now Pops is singing about angels.
על הסדרה
There's always a holy
גבריאל
time, Harry, between things. So there's
דרצ'ה
Shabbat and the
מיכאל
rest of the days of the week, but there's also that magical time between.
על
That's where the angels are.
הסדרה
That's where we find all the
גבריאל
angels.
לכבודכם דד לבבי אלי אליהו הנביא לכבודכם דד לבבי אלי אליהו המבדיל בין קודש לחול חטאותינו ימחו המבדיל בין קודש לחול
Separating the holy from the not yet holy.
חטאותינו ימחו לכבודכם דד לבבי
Getting tired.
No.
אלי אליהו
That's gone to
הנביא
my
Oh
eyes.
no. Okay, drink some water.
לכבודכם דד לבבי
Sit down.
אלי אליהו
Oh,
הנביא
it's in my eyes.
Cold washcloth on it. Do you still feel it? Okay, let's say the blessings.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי
For
הגפן
joy, Harry. For all the times we can be happy together.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם
I don't want to
בורא מיני
Smell
סמים
that.
Oh, I'm still near the fire.
We have a jasmine plant
Fire.
on our porch, and I picked
ברוך
up.
אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם
You still feel it?
בורא
I'm doing this
ויורה
with you. Well, the smoke just got my eyes. I'm doing this thing with you. The smoke gets in my
We're
eyes.
almost gonna put the candle out in a minute. Okay.
Right now.
המבדיל בין קודש לחול בין אור לחושך בין ישראל לימין ששת ימי המעשה ליום השביעי Blessed are you distinguishes between the holy and the not yet holy המבדיל בין קודש לחול
Between Or Choshech, between the light and the dark, between the 6 days and the 7th day. You know, it started out we were all one, made out of the same stuff. And then, kind of like a beautiful body, we all kind of differentiated, but we're all part of the same. That's what Dr. Rana taught. You know, he said in the Quran it says that the earth is one big body and we are just different organs, different parts of the body, but we need each other. We're necessary. We're all necessary to be whole. And we all, you know, have different work, different tasks to do. And that's our job here, is to find our purpose and to find our people. So Bereshit is the beginning, because in the beginning everything was tohu vavohu, everything was one. And then there was a Shemayim and an Aretz, the heavens and an earth. All the things that needed to separate separated, but somewhere in there, there's a memory of being one. Havdala's meant to remind us of that, so that when we go into the week, we act that way. Ready? Ready to put it out? Yeah, we dip it in the wine. Yeah. And now we sing about Elijah. Elijah's supposed to come and tell us the age of peace is close. Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hakiladi, Bimera Veyameinu, Yahu Eleinu, Imashiach Ben David, Imashiach Ben David, Eliyahu Hatishbi, It's always an important week when we begin the Torah again. We have Bereshit, which will be after Simchat Torah. We begin Bereshit, right? And then, the holidays are going to be over. Gosh, they feel like they last forever, don't they? Rosh Hashanah, the days of awe. Do it. And then it takes us into the month of Cheshvan, which we call Mar Cheshvan, because Mar Cheshvan, after Tishrei has all of the holidays, Cheshvan has nothing. So it's up to us to make the simchas in Cheshvan. Oops, I didn't mean to call. Did you mean to call Simcha?
No, that's our game.
Eliyahu Hanavi Hatishbi, Eliyahu Hanavi Hagi.
No, if you press it.
Oh, Yavo.
Keep it in the kitchen, honey, because it's
I turned it not to loud. Not too loud at all.
How does a 5-year-old know more about my phone?
Eliyahu Hanavi
Hatishbi. Oh, Elijah, we are waiting. A 5.5-year-old. Thank you. You are 5.5.
Oh, Yavo.
Mashiach Ben David.
Eliyahu Hanavi Hatishbi, Eliyahu Hanavi Hagi.
It's upstairs on the porch.
Oh, Yavo.
Just want to
She.
So we have let go of the peace that was Shabbat. We hope everyone had a little taste of Shabbat today. and that the sweetness of your spices, we have this lovely jasmine. When I lived in Tunisia, they have jasmine flowers everywhere, and people would pick them and put them into bunches and walk around smelling jasmine all day long. It was such a lovely custom. So our jasmine plant is exploding right now, blossoms, and smells. The smell, I hope, will carry us. The sweetness of your spices, I hope, will kind of linger with you through the week. So if there are difficult days, that you have a little bit of that sweetness to remind you that Shabbat will come again. This sweet time of renewal. We love Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Should we ask Pops for a blessing? Since we didn't get a blessing on Shabbat? Okay, Pops, you want to bless Harry and all the people that are watching?
Just that.
Blessing for Harry.
Put your hand on the computer.
But we're gonna bless all the people out there together, right? Pops will say the blessing. Sorry, that's okay.
I want to watch the
יבורך Adonai, Yishmerecha. When the upper worlds and the lower worlds find each other, it will be a secret, generous wisdom.
I turned it up to here. It would be loud.
Yisar Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha
No,
shalom.
it's okay if it's right there.
And every
So
individual
loud.
will be known as a version of God. King, King, Yiratzon.
It's a little and it's paused.
King, King,
May this
Yiratzon.
be God's will. Inshallah, we say.
I
Inshallah.
don't want to show this is not show that's a game.
I know.
Can I play cat and hat?
King, King,
I don't
Yiratzon.
know. Play that. Bring that. Bring that again. Just messed with your phone. Probably not. Oh, actually. Wait.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, everyone.
Good luck.
Thanks for being with us. Harry, can you say Shavua Tov? Shavua Tov. Thanks for joining us, and we hope it's a good week, a better week, and a week of peace.